Alright, welcome to day 3 of lockdown. So it's a Saturday today. And I was going to do some work, but my head kind of wasn't into it, so I didn't really get much work done today. And winter has arrived. So it's cold and miserable and windy and horrible. So we can't really go outside, so we're stuck inside. Which might as well be locked down. So I've just been chilling out, relaxing and stuff, and surfing the web as you do, and finding more interesting stuff. I'll link to a video down the bottom. Again, this guy's done a whole bunch of really interesting modelling of infection rates and stuff like that, with some really cool graphics and really cool what if scenario type stuff. So what if there's a central hub like a supermarket or a school that people visit? What effect does that have on infection rates? It's really interesting stuff, and really points out how doing something small can have a big impact. So as I say, I'll link to that below so you can have a look at that. It's really interesting stuff. And of course, with the weather being the way the weather is, it's another day of not getting out for a run. And so about this stage you start thinking, well, since I'm stuck at home, I might as well do some strength work. So we're going to take you through a little bit of strength work. Now, we can do some squats. So here's me doing some squats. Now you can change this up, do squats with a kettlebell, just to add a bit more resistance to it. And you can do single leg squats. And there's a bunch of different ways of doing that. Again, you can do them with a kettlebell. But that gets pretty boring. So how about trying something a little different? So how about getting a cup? If you're feeling brave, you can stick some water or something in it. Stick it on the floor, do your squat, your single-legged squat, and pick it up with just your teeth. And see if you can do it. And then try the other leg. So here's me having a go at this. Now, to be fair, I'm not terribly flexible, particularly through my ankles. So I've cheated a bit and raised the cup up just slightly, and even still I'm not having a great deal of success. But the advantage of this is it's just a bunch of fun and really gigglesome when you fall over. So once you've mastered the art of doing that with your single leg squats, the next trick, get yourself a kitchen chair, as I'm demonstrating here. Sit down on the chair, put the cup on your right hand side by the chair leg on the floor. You now have to go from here to your left, around the chair, pick the cup up and come back and sit on the chair, picking the cup up with your mouth without touching the floor and without falling off the chair. It might take you a couple goes to get it, but once you do, it's quite an achievement. So this is me having a crack at it. This is me having another crack at it. And once you figure out what your balance is, it's just a matter of, keeping your balance, getting all the way through, and then getting back up on top. This is a really good strength workout. And again, it's much more difficult to do this if you're giggling at the same time. So I recommend try giggling while you're doing this, because it's a bunch of fun. Well, as you can see, there's plenty more practice required. It used to be when I was a young fella I could do that no problem. It's been quite a few years since I've tried it. And now that I've got loads of time to practice, I think it's time to spend a bit of time and get that right. And if I can actually manage to do it, I'll do another video of me actually achieving it. But if you can do it, stick a video up of you guys making it. Alright, one last thing before I go. There is a nice map of New Zealand which tracks where all the people who have coronavirus are in the country. This is really useful. Particularly for me, the first thing I did was go and have a look at the district where my parents live. No corona cases there. That's really encouraging because they're old people. And so it's just nice to be able to look at this map. It's a map of New Zealand, it's where I live. And you can see that so for miles around where my parents live, there are no people with coronavirus as far as we know. So that's really nice. So I keep an eye on that map every day. I'll put a link to it down below so you guys can have a look at it as well. Right, that's it for today. I hope wherever you are, things are going well, that you're safe and well, your family's safe and well. Remember to look after each other, be kind, be patient, and just keep focused on being happy, one step at a time, one day at a time, and we'll get through. Alright, we'll see you all in the next one.